Okay guys, so I'm replacing I hit a deer the other day, so it pissed me off pretty good, but thank goodness it didn't really do anything. It cracked this piece down here, but it knocked my turn signal out, so it wasn't working. Like, it's blinked fast, it's not blinking in the front. That side's easy to get to, but I could not get my hand down in here, and I'll show you why. Because you're gonna have your windshield washer fluid stuff, and the only place to get your hand is try to get it between here, and there's just no way. Maybe if you have real tiny hands, but it was still very hard to try to turn. So what I did was like, well, because this piece, so you're thinking, okay, well, hey, why didn't you go here? It's easy to get to, and as you can tell, the light socket part is right there, but it goes in right down here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but anyway, I could not get to it because this piece, if yours is like mine, this is a 2019 Ranger, is bolted in here, and then it goes in the breather box. Well, all it gives you is this room right here. So I took my filter out, which I put a K&N on it. It just snaps in the back, and you just unsnap these three here, and then you can pull this off. I didn't unhook none of this. You don't have to. And then I raised it up, and of course I pulled my filter out, and the filter's sitting there. And then this piece right here runs through into the box, so you can just kind of stick your hand down there, and it kind of just, it tilts out basically. I was thinking there was something holding it, and I'm honestly still not 100% sure how I got it out. There it goes. It clipped in, but it goes back down the bottom. There it goes. So now the bottom's in. So when you're looking in the box, look down here in the box. This is where this filter, where it grabs the air. So this is the front. This is your thing. Just take these two bolts out, and then pop your latches back here. Take your filter out, and if you just have a regular filter, I'd recommend getting a K&N air filter, because you can just clean it off, put it back in. But it's just going to, you're going to pull it out. I'll show you guys now, because I did put it back in there, so I got to take it back out to get my bulb in. So I'm just going to lift up on the front of this and press down on it on the top. It's kind of hard. You don't have to mess with it. Press up on the inside. You're going to press up on the bottom plastic, and then it's just going to come out just like that. So basically this sticks in the hole, and I'm pressing up right here, and then I just tilt this up, and it just comes right out. And what that does is it allows you, and I wanted to get the switchback signals, but they didn't have them. I'll have to order them. Is it allows you to unscrew this, which here's your turn signal, and it allows you to unscrew this out of there. So I've got my new bulbs, and before we put everything back in there, we're going to plug it in and make sure that it's blinking. So I got to turn my flasher on. When I opened the door, it probably came on, didn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So it's working. It just, for whatever reason, busted my old bulb, and my other one's working fine over here. So what you're going to do, and I'll do it with it going, is it's right underneath. The best way for me to show you is where your turn signal unplugs, is you have, and that light might actually help you see a little bit. So you're going to have over here this big plastic cap that unscrews. Unfortunately, when I hit the deer, the plastic cap that covers this, that covers this one right here, is gone. Your turn signals goes underneath this one right here. It just it's right there, and then it twists in. So I'll try to put it in, and I've got to even look. There it is. So you're going to turn it when your hand's in there holding it. To loosen it up, you're going to turn it left, and when you put it back in to tighten it in, you're going to turn it right. So then we'll pop this back in real quick. My filter's not too bad. It could use a little cleaning, but I've got other things I've got to attend to, so I'm going to put it in for now. Actually, I don't want to do that first. I want to take my filter out, and we're going to put that breather pipe on. So to get it in, might be a little trickier getting it in. Just put it in the hole. You can get your hand down in there, and I'm going to work it in. You're just going to have to kind of, there you go, pop the top in first, and then that bottom will sneak in there too, and it's lined up because my holes are lined up here. So then we're going to take this, we're going to put the filter in. There we go. So we're going to get that in. Watch your radiator overflow hose, and then the front of it is going to go right down in there. So if you've never took your filter off before, this is kind of how, this is a 2019 Ford Ranger XLT. Then you're just going to pop these. Let me make sure it's on there good. You're going to pop these back up on there. And then there's only 3. Pop them on there, make sure it's good. Then you're going to take your bolts, which kind of helps hold this plastic piece on as well too. But then that's back in there, and you have your turn signal back in. So yeah, if you're doing the passenger side of a 2019 Ford Ranger XLT, best way to do it, because you're just, unless you have really tiny hands, you might be able to reach it here. I could not reach it. Unsnap your air filter box, unhook it, pull your air filter out, take this piece off, just 2 screws, hold it in, and then once you pull that out, you can get access to that, replace it, and then kind of put it back together. So just thought I would bring this video in case somebody's like, you know, I can't change it, and it was pretty easy to figure out, but just wanted to bring you the video just to kind of show you how I did it in case somebody kind of struggles with it. Anyway, if you like the video, just click like and subscribe. I am Keith with Causey Pest Control, and this is Causey in the Country. I'll see you on the next video.